Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 27th, 28th, 29th, and the 30th. That is Monday through Thursday. Now, if you've watched me before, you know this is going to be the introduction for all of the videos, but I will post a timestamp so you can bypass this introduction. Now, I will be using my Radley Valentine decks for this reading. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot cards, main reading. I'll pull one from my Guardian Angel cards. I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for the overview though, I will be using my Waite Rider traditional tarot and my Colleen Barrett Reed the Good Tarot. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Just remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. So we have that really big, I am posting this on Friday, and we have that grand alignment going on. And I mean, it's not just 5 planets. I mean, it is all the planets have some sort of an alignment going on. Pluto may not necessarily be quite where it needs to be, but it's within a really good distance. It's also, when you see the moon up there, think that's in a way, we're not going to be able to see the Earth, but the Earth is part of this alignment also. Now, so there's a lot of different weird things going on with this alignment. All the planets have some sort of connection. You may not be able to see them. Maybe you might need a telescope or binoculars. And even then you may not be able to see them all too. So we still have that going on. Again, this Friday, today was the biggest part of it. It will still be going on Saturday. And then it starts to slowly move. They start to slowly move away from each other. I did talk to you the last time about, that song Aquarius. That has been running through my mind again. And the other thing, we also, since this started, as all these planets were moving into this major alignment that's called the Great or Grand Planetary Alignment, this also started, what was it, back in, was it April, May? So in May, there was a waxing moon in Leo. In June, a waxing moon in Leo, and there will be another waxing moon. I said it was on the 1st and 2nd of July. So there's some interesting energies going on. I do follow I do follow a few, not necessarily astrologers per se, but people that, talk about what's going on. And I have to tend to agree that we just don't really know what this is all about, because it hasn't, or it doesn't happen for us, too often. Now, the interesting thing about this, excuse me, somebody's, oh, stop that. So the interesting thing about this is that as this goes on, and we do have that new moon, or the waxing moon in Leo on that 1st and 2nd, I talked about Pluto, which has been in Capricorn, and Pluto started that, in February 2022. It was in the birth chart of the United States back in, July 4th, 1776. So, that was the same type of station it was in at that time. So that has a lot of revolutionary days type of energy going on. This July 4th, it'll be almost where it was back in February, but it's going to be one little degree off. So, who's to say what's happening? Pluto is the planet of destruction, but then it is also the planet of rebirth. And Pluto has been in there in Capricorn since 2008. Things will be shifting in 2023, and then definitely shifting in 2024. So I feel like this could be more of that, maybe the Tower card. Things have to come down in order for things to be built up again. Because, Phoenix, the ashes of the Phoenix rises from the ashes. So just putting that out there. Another weird little thing that came to me that I have to share is, that I tend to feel that the planets, I've said this a couple of times. It's almost like they're getting together for a conference. And you can almost feel the energies just watching us. And it came to me how Earth is the only planet not named after a Greco Roman god. So it just, it's just an interesting, like, why weren't we with that? So it's kind of like, you know, interesting energies going on. The watchers are watching. What are we going to be doing? We're not even sure. But let's see if the cards will tell us anything from higher power. One card has fallen. When they fall, we need to see what they're about. And did I tell you I'm an intuitive channeler? I open myself to higher power, and whatever it is, higher power, I just say, just let it come through. So claircognizant is, I guess, the other word for that too. Another card has fallen, and let's go ahead and cut and see where we're at, what we're doing here. Okay. Remember to always remember, whatever is going on in the world, in the universe, we still have to live our lives, and we are of the light, so we need to stay shining. We need to burn bright, okay? Even though sometimes it doesn't seem that easy. Okay, let's see what we have here. First card, the Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant's an interesting card, and if you follow me, you know that I'm not necessarily a fan of the Hierophant. This is a 5. 5, so there is a 5 here. 5 has change energy, positive, negative energy. It could be either one, but it's a little bit on the stressful side. The Hierophant is the business of religion, the business of government. This has a very strong Pisces energy here too. Because that's really, we have been in the age of Pisces, where it has been about rules and regulations and, do as I say, this is the way it needs to be, about doctrines. And it doesn't necessarily mean from religion. And I'm not talking spirituality. I'm not talking about connection with higher power, God, Spirit, Holy Spirit. I'm not talking that. I'm talking about the rules assigned by government and by religion. So the Hierophant has that very strong structure, that very, this is the way to do it. You don't even have to think. You just know, follow the rules. Okay, maybe life won't be easy, but I follow the rules. I'm not going to get in trouble. But the Hierophant energy comes, and it's kind of a little bit of like, well, you know what? Okay, you be you, you do you. I think we're going to try something different here. So the Hierophant is kind of that energy. It's like, do we follow the rules? Do we follow the regulations? Do we do as we're being told, or do we possibly do something a little bit different? I do not, I'm saying, it's all in love, it's all in peace, it's all in the light. The Hierophant sometimes, like I said, it kind of, it's very structured, and there's very strict boundaries to this. So we could be seeing that this coming week. Let's see what the next card is. But then we come to the World. The World is a breakthrough energy. This is a 21. So we have 210, so 1010 is transition, but we also have that 2 energy. 2 is choices, it's decisions, it's which way are we going to go, it's coupling together. And then we have the 1. 1 is a new beginning. 2 plus 1, 3. Very powerful number, celebration, and also creativity. The World is, things are done. The job is completed. Whatever needed to be done is done. So what does that have to do with religion? What does it have to do with the government? These are both major arcanas. These are both universal energies. But whatever it is, it's done. Now what we have to do is either we rest, we just kind of think back, we contemplate a little bit. The other thing, though, with the World card is that we take our lessons that have been learned, and now we share them. We share them with others. So, but a lot of times between that, there is that resting period, and then we get ready to move on again. But there is a sense of completion with the World. There is a sense of you've gone through a lot of the trials. Again, these two being connected, that's going to be interesting. Let's see what this card has. Then we come to this reverse card. This is a, like I said, reverse cards have a little stronger energy. This is a minor arcana, but this is the 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups, 3 again, I talked about that. There's the power of 3, saying something 3 times, doing something 3 times. And having two other people with you as you all come into agreement. It's also, like I said, celebration. It's also creativity. Cups is our water energy. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, very spiritual energy too. We are in Cancer right now. We do have our Cancer new moon on the 28th, and that will be at 10:52 p.m. It does bring a new season for us. So there could be a very, that things are moving. These two are the ones to watch, but this is the one how we're dealing with it on the earth. And again, the new moon is on that 28th, 10:52. Now we also have earlier in the day on the 28th, we have Neptune going retro in Pisces. It's not strongly there yet, but it is. So that, Pisces again, Pisces season, transitioning into Aquarius, but it's not like a light switch that just, flips on. It's more of a dimmer switch, and sometimes we make it a little lighter, sometimes we make it a little darker. Neptune is about secrets, dreams. Pisces is also. So, Pisces is, like I said, Pisces is about, we've been 2,000 years in the age of Pisces, which has been about religion and government. So, so we've got something going on with that one too. Who's to say? We will see. But this is about celebration. This is lifting your cup. This is enjoying whatever this is. And again, there is a lot of movement with this energy here. So now, let's see. Let me know what you're thinking about this. Let me know what you're thinking about this. And, the Hierophant, I'm a Leo, so it's kind of like I'm a little bit rebellious against this. Cusp of Cancer, Moon in Pisces, and then my Venus is in Gemini. So, and Venus is turning into Gemini. So I've got a little bit of it all. I do have some earth signs and earth energy there. I think something's in Virgo. Can't remember. Anyway, let's see what we have. Higher power. We've got a couple of cards that have fallen on the floor. And like I said, when they pop, we have to read them. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. Come on. Okay, so now, and they fell like this. So now we have Justice. This is Major Arcana again. And this is Justice card. Justice, this could relate back to the Hierophant, could relate back to the World. We have a 1-1, new beginning, 10 transition, 1 + 1, 2. We've talked about what that is, decisions, choices. Justice could be very in the natural. It could also be in the supernatural. It could be karma being fulfilled, karma being met. It could also be justice coming to this world. So let's see what the next one is. Oh, okay. Now we have, and this is good. I love this one. This is the 10 of Earth. 10 again, transitional energy. So we've got some ones going on with that. Earth, Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn. Remember, Pluto's in Capricorn. And I do feel like we're coming to that part where Pluto now has to do some rebuilding in Capricorn, or Capricorn's kind of saying, enough is enough. We have to do it. But it's not necessarily going to be quick. It's not necessarily going to be easy. But the 10 of Earth actually is a very positive energy. It's a very, stable energy too. So, and our last one is, again, we have that 3 of Cups, the 3 of Water. So there's confirmation. So whatever's going on, even if we don't necessarily see the outcome, it does feel, especially in the spiritual and the supernatural world, it does feel like there is positive energies moving, positive things happening, celebratory energy. I'm always surprised. I'm always thinking that I'm going to come in and like, oh my goodness, henny penny, the sky is falling. And then the cards say that things are moving. Things are moving the way the divine wants them to do, the way higher power, God is, things are working out the way they're supposed to be working out. But again, we get the 3 of Water, we get the 3 of Cups, which is the same energy, and it's all about celebration. Okay. Always interesting. Anyway, let me know what you think. Also to, like, please like, because that moves the algorithm thingy or something. It gets the videos seen more, so thank you. But also, besides liking, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, do all the things you need to do. Comment, let me know what you think about this one, because there's a lot of hidden layers with this, and I still go back. The thing is, though, the Three of Cups and the Three of Water, see, these are universal energies. These become what's going on more around us. So, I would say with the Ten of Earth, and I would say with the Celebration, even if things don't make sense, don't let fear guide you. Don't let fear rule you. Remember, fear, tool of the devil. So don't let that happen. And I do feel like even if you feel like things are not necessarily going the way you want, laugh. Laugh in the face of the devil. Laugh in the face of the evil energies. Okay? That brings our vibration to a higher level. Okay. So anyway, I will start our videos now. And like I said, there will be a link where you can just bypass all of this. Thank you. Hello to my Aries, and how are you? Well, let's see what we've got going on right now. Let's see what we've got going on. Your energies are still strong. What is higher power? Higher power, what do you have for our Aries? What do we need, or what does Aries need to know or should know? Ooh, something big your way comes. Something big your way comes. This is the Tower energy, but it's something that has to come down in order for you to rebuild. So something big is changing in your life, but you've been waiting for it. You knew it. You've been feeling it. But let's see what we have going on here. One more. Okay. Oh, going into a better place, going into a better spot. Okay, hold on a second. One more card. One more card for my Aries. This one is also reversed. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. So we have a 16. 1, new beginning. 10, transition. 6, the number of man, your energies. 1 plus 6 is a 7. Divine umbrella. So you're being watched over. Now this is the Tower energy. This is, that's the one that everything has to collapse in order for you to rebuild. Sometimes it feels very shocking. Sometimes it feels very fast, very quick. The thing about this, my Aries, is you've been waiting for this energy. You've been waiting for things to just change, or just to act. You've been waiting for this kind of breakthrough energy for you. Now this is Archangel Chamuel. And this is something, again, this is big. This is quick. This is what I've been waiting for. It's happened now. Now, you may not have wanted to be the one to have instigated whatever this is. So you've been waiting. And suddenly, and part of that is through your intuition. Part of that is through your psychic development. You're just knowing. You just knew with your whole, just your whole being. This could be that, people talk about ascension type of energies here, but this is just, you've been waiting, and now it is happening. Whatever that is for you, it's just like, the decisions are being made, the breakthroughs are being made, things had to crumble in order for you now to be freed from them. I'm kind of going with, I get different vibes from some of my cards, and I'm just feeling like this is that break free and break out of prison type of energy for you. So, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. So if you've been just waiting and waiting, it's no longer, the waiting is over. Let's put it that way. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Now, we come across this one, and this is reversed. So whatever this is all about, we have that 6 again, the number of man. Michael, air energy. Aquarius, Saturn in Aquarius, I'm always talking about basically, illusion versus reality. We also have Mercury in Gemini, so there's a lot of news coming. There's a lot of, you might be hearing something. It's also Libra. Thought process, very much thought processes, making plans, thinking things through, but it's also hearing news. Air energy brings you news. The 6 of Michael, the 6 of Swords, is really leaving something that's really been so onerous. It's just been so hard. It's just like, Oh, I am so tired. And now it's moving into that future, moving into a much, much better place. Okay. So, but again, to remember, you have to start moving. You have to start making your work now. Sometimes when you're waiting and waiting and waiting, it just kind of like, is it time? Is it time? Yeah, it's time now. So it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation, or travel. So that new moon could be bringing you into a really good new season. Okay. Next card reversed. 10 of Michael. 10 of Michael. So this is, again, things are ending. So, but it had to go through this way. It had to be this way. It had to like be torn down roughly, not necessarily happy. You had to go through all of this in order to free you, because otherwise you might have just kept going back. Okay? And again, I'm not talking about personal relationships per se. I'm not talking, it's just that you had to have whatever it was to push you free. You had to just have, like just break out, break through. So the 10, again, transitional energy. 0 is God source energy. Michael energy again. And, I love her. She's practiced. She's done everything she can do. She's now taking her bow. So a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So yeah, it feels very much whatever this is that you've been waiting for. The wait is coming to an end. This is kind of, it's not an easy end. It's not necessarily but once like the tower has to crash, the tower has to come down, and then you can breathe and you can move again. You can move again. Okay? You didn't bring the tower down. It's just what was going on in the universe that happened. Anyway, so let's see what we have. This is major arcana. These are minor. This is what's going on around you, and this is how you react with it. Okay? Anyway, let's see. Guardian angels for our Aries. Yeah. Just definitely things are moving, things are changing, things are happening around you. Again, so you have a 1661, 0. Sometimes we drop that 0, so 1661, backward, forward. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see. Guardian angels for our Aries. So embrace the change. Embrace the change. Here we go. Reversed. Choose freedom. Now this is also the devil card, okay, in traditional tarot. So we have a 15. Change, change, change. 5, 5, 5. Change, change, change. We again, that 10 plus 5. Then we also have 1 plus 5 equals those 6s again. So you got some 1 energies, you got some 6 energies, you've got the change, change, change energy. The thing about the choosing freedom is all about, where it talks about procrastination here, this is facing your fears and letting go and moving on. Okay, sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. So remember, you've got all this movement here, and this is just basically saying, be free. Choose freedom. Act, face those fears. Move. Do some action with this. Okay? This is not a time of stagnant. This is not a stagnant week for you. This is a week that you need to be a little more proactive. You need to be active. Aries, you are a fire sign. Jump on that Mars and Jupiter. Mars is going to be leaving your sign soon, but not yet, though. Not yet. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy we have. So you have got a lot of the ones. Again, 5, 5, 5. Change, change, change. So, and 10 has 2 5s in it, too. So, interesting with that. Let's see what we've got for my Aries. Yeah, but this definitely feels like whatever it is you've been waiting, that change your life, though, that tower, it's just like, it's done. Here we go. Pyrite. Good change of fortune, success, renewed focus, leadership. Get yourself some of that. Okay, my Aries. I mean, there's again, it feels very movement forward, very like you can't even stop it. Okay, my Aries, take a moment, do that like thing, and let's smash on those likes so that we can, change this algorithm. Anyway, besides liking, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, my Aries. Most importantly, this is the most important part. Know that you are loved, my Aries. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.